Hello, development wizards. Walters954 coming at you with the Platform Developer 1 Certification Maintenance Winter 20. So I'm going to be going over what's new for Winter 20, some of the highlights, and let's get into things here. So one of the new features that they're really pushing for everybody to know in the admin app builder and now in the dev, they showed off this where is it used button that is on the field. So this is really cool. If you remember back in the day when you had to search through to look for specific fields, it was really annoying. You had to go to like Eclipse or some other kind of IDE to try to figure out where your field was actually being used. So now there is this new button that has finally been gone out of beta. And let me think if I can find a... There we go, secret key. I'm looking for a field that I think I've used in code before, and I'm clicking where is this used, so I'll back up. So I'm clicking this where is this used button, and that'll bring you to another screen that gives you it basically searches through all of your metadata, and you can see all the different types here. So validation rules, layouts, search through a ton of stuff, and it tells you where it's being used. So this is really convenient. Instead of having to go through other processes to try to get that value, it will tell you in here. So that's super nice. Something that I can't really show you, or I'm not going to spend the time to do a demonstration, at least on this type of video, is that now HTTP requests do not count against the overall 5-second execution time limit. So this is something that is super helpful when you're doing either integrations or callouts to other systems. That runtime is not being counted anymore, at least towards that limit. So that helps out a ton. Next up, we have the expanded Apex testing metadata settings. I haven't actually been able to test these out, but some of them seem really cool. So you have things like the disable parallel Apex testing. So this will make sure your tests execute serially, and this can help with a variety of different things. And then there's another one here, enable do not email debug logs. So this suppresses the email exception errors that come through. Something I'm going to be testing, because when you're writing test classes and maybe you have a catch that sends an email out to the administrator, well, if your email delivery is turned to none or system only, then this would throw an error. I'm hoping that, and probably when I go through my testing, that this will disable that or stop that from happening so your test can run properly. The next one up here is hide the default label for Visualforce pages. This is pretty cool. Let me see if I can, I think I've added one onto my home page here just to test it out. So this is a Visualforce page, and when we're inside of the Lightning app builder, there is now an option in here that is show label. So you can see the label is at the top here is selected when this is true, and then when we go to false, that label is now gone. So that's something that's super convenient and makes your Visualforce pages, if you have them embedded in Lightning, a little bit cleaner. And then just one thing to note, the show label option is selected by default, so just come in and take it off. Monitoring your custom objects and setting count. There is, I don't know if it's new. I feel like this has been around for a little bit, but they've added a couple different features, and the big thing is that the custom object limit has been increased, so that's really nice. So if you want to check this out, go to the setup, type in system overview, and you can click on that and you'll see pretty much everything that's going on in your system. A couple of the good ones down here is for the licenses, since I'm in a Trailhead playground, I only have 2, and then your overall values that you have in here, so you can see your number of custom objects and a lot of different really good information, especially your business logic too. That's really good. And your code, man, this really has a ton of stuff. I don't spend a lot of time in here, but this has some really nice things and nice just like overall or really just overview of the system that they have in here. So that's really neat. All right, so that's everything that is in this What's New. Go ahead and read through it and go through the release notes in the resources. You should have more than enough knowledge to complete the quiz that you have on here. And let me know in the comments down below if this video is helpful. If it was, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or ways of improving, let me know. And as always, remember, I believe in you.